Alright, we're gonna go do this this romance thing.
Great, I have a moment.
Not with Arthur, although he is pretty strapping. Not enough haulers, what the heck? I thought I had enough. I guess I need to go get more. Alright.
Travel safe. Owie. Any update on enemy movements?
Can I buy dollars?
Was it weird to think that the world outside? Ooh, how about
I
this?
can't buy
one?
any haulers.
It's
There's
fun
no
at the smell.
there's no currency exchange. Hmm. We'll go do a quick assassination. Seamless transition.
Barricades up. Nothing gets through Ferrocite.
Ferrocite barricades. That's new. Okay, you need Thermion explosive. To get that, take out Skuldra until you find an emergency transponder. That's our ticket. Now get to a comms terminal. Use that to call in reinforcements. For them. Hey, never said this would be easy. Stormfall
Not
paratroopers
enough
inbound.
enemies.
Wrestle those
Here's one.
RPGs from their cold, dead hands.
Hex, I keep kicking you over and over again like a big, dumb, dead horse, and you don't learn, and I'm tired! I'm so tired! Stormfall! Please! Save me the book! Arthur, how does it feel? I wonder. To send your friends to die.
I'd ask you the same. But I don't believe there's anyone who'd rightly call you friend, Victor.
Wait, that's the wrong way. Ah. Holy crap, I'm so fast.
More Ferrocite. You know what to do. Call in another squad of Stormfall and get your greedy mitts on their RPGs.
I have explained it to you until I am bleeding from the eyes. The answer is right there in front of your gawking mooncheese of a face. Shoot them until they stay dead. tanks of my father's wars, and invulnerable to tech rot.
Jesus. What was that? Someone just like took out all of the weak points. I think someone has a slam
I am the
built. Yeah. Okay.
and the tech rot are one single. You are terminally
Slam builds are so
Your
OP
death will be a
in the
mercy.
current
It
meta.
will be an absolution.
What? I'm not allowed to turn on the aircon?
You better finish it off quick.
What have you, wretched, diseased creatures, done to my beautiful tank?
Now do you see what you're dealing with, Victor? You can't control this. You can't manage it or exploit it. Hex, let's show Victor how it's done. Finish that thing. Something tells me that thing won't like it if you pop its zits. It's healing. Tank's healing itself. Just like we do.
Needlework was useful.
Bloody hell. Nothing ever comes easy in this town, does it? But you did good today. Now, get yourself out of there.
I should have enough dollars now. Canadian dollars.
How do?
I do, okay.
I admit, when you first came to us, I had, reservations. In hindsight, that was folly. Here. This is for you.
Okay. I actually don't know what to get. This could be nice. Or fall. Hmm. Look at one of these.
Hop on text for a second. The team got you something.
I don't know what any of these songs are. Rotten Lives. Let's go to Party of Your Lifetime. Alright. I assume there's like people walking around now. The side's just warframes. I don't see anything different.
Let me know what we're short on. Fold it into the scav order for the outer sectors. I'm heading out.
Maybe I have to reload the
We're all just visiting.
reload the level.
Some previous guests were better than others. Tomorrow night, a stranger will be sleeping in that bed.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't see anyone here outside of other Tenno. Maybe the lighting's changed? I think it's like weather though. They have like a weather system. Might have to reload. We have text. The pizza is great. Does that have feelings for you? We'll not change the. We'll not do the romance with broadsword. He's making Warframe.
Diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
Working at that Y. For yourself. Dude's gonna make Warframe all by himself. What a gamer. He's staring at this stupid thing that he's built. It took him like 2 weeks to build Warframe. Whereas like Digital Extremes took years. I think he's pretty good as a game dev. Or you're just bored. Okay, we gotta go check the mall. See if anything is. Maybe I shouldn't be on Steel Path. Maybe that's why it didn't change. The sigil's the wrong color. So like the small stuff like that really annoys me about this game. Oh, so there are people now. Welcome to City 17. Pick up that can. What? I can't see his face? What kind of game is this? Oh, there we go. The blank, vacant expression of being an NPC. It's a rough life out there. It's 1,000 yards stare, 1,000-mile stare.
Big up yourself. Dress for the hitter you want to be.
Look at everyone. Thin and fit. Not fat and lazy. Like these days. I wonder if this is what Conrax looks like. Conrax probably looks like one of these guys.
Always something. Always something.
ask me about a thing?
Amir, what you do still betters for. I thought this would be right up. Boo. Ugh, parting is such sweet sorrow.
Great work on the threat assessment, Howie. Let's have you. Let's talk.
Ask to date? Wait, what?
Keep your eyes open, Marty.
How come I can't ask to date for Eleanor? That wasn't an option, was it?
Here we are. Delish. It was lovely catching up.
Maybe I have to wait. I can't date space. We've gone from Space Mom to Space Mommy. Unfortunately, I can't seem to date Space Mommy. Oh well. Next time, I guess. Hey Rusty, how's it going? Ooh, what's going on here? There we go. We're gonna weld these tendrils to the face now. That's the plan. Okay, these are good. Not so sure about the ones back here. Like, where do they connect? Also, do we actually need these? I think I made up my mind to include them. I don't know why. I need to go take a look. So without them, and I think yeah, they do. It does look better with them. We'll add them. Just need to find attachment points. So this will connect here, I think. It's gonna rotate. And then this connects here, I guess. Okay. Guess it'll work. Like there could be a better spot, but it'll work. This is like part of the lips anyway. Okay, these are good. No time for these. Where are these even going to connect? So I guess they can hang from the cheek here. So that means one here and like one here, maybe. Should I move them forward a bit? Okay, let's go do this. We'll save it. I'm gonna merge these. Oh, are we back? Maybe? It looks like we're back. Had a stream hiccup just there. It's Conrax again, leeching my Wi-Fi for crypto mining. Okay, that looks about right. Well, wait. Grease. Polygroup. Wait, what? Uncrease. Oh, it's already creased, that's why. There we go. Now we'll save it, and then we'll weld. Okay, once again, this will take like 5 minutes. I suspect I don't have enough RAM to really do this quickly. But it is what it is. Ooh, I shouldn't use split. That's welding stuff. Ooh, that's a bit scary. That is definitely a bit scary. Let's just split edge. Wait, yeah, I guess split edge. So one there, one here. Oops. This is a bit weird. I'm not a big fan of that there. Should be fine though, I guess. for here. Mm. I feel like we should merge. Let's merge down first. So we have like something to weld to. I might actually just like go from here. Nah, we should probably do it here because it's on the same edge. Like right there. There we go. That should work. A little bit tricky to get here. And one more. For here, I'm not sure. Let's delete these actually. Bridge. So I only need like this open space here. I don't need to do this weird triangle thing. Okay, that should be everything. Let's unfreeze and hope it doesn't crash. I'll be right back. right back while it cooks. Damn, it's still going. Oh, there we go. Just in time. Just when I came back. Alright. Ooh, we got some projection going on. That's fine. We can fix it. Oh, you know what? You should probably save it first. Let's save it first. I kind of want to play some Star Wars later. That'll be fun. I haven't played it in a while. And like Warframe's romance thing is bugged. So unfortunately, we'll have to skip out on Space Mommy. And go back to our... we've been unfaithful to Ashara. Not the Ashara from WoW, the Ashara from SOTOR. This could be problematic right here for sculpting. Might have to switch that up in a bit. Actually, you know, this is kind of not bad. Like, it makes like a crease here, but I still kind of want to fix it. It's not good to have like multiple edges converging into one point. Get like some weirdness going on. Let's see. Did my stream die again? What happened to the music? There we go. Give me a sec. This actually reminds me of a character I made a long time ago. I don't know if I still have the files. But I should go see if I can find it because it'd fit in with this universe. I don't even know if it's actually that good though. One more after this. 7 subdivs, man. I wonder if this is actually the right way to do this. I feel like maybe I'm not doing it the right way because this is a lot of cleanup work. Not like a lot of cleanup work, but it's enough to where I'm like questioning myself. Do I need to like maybe I need to apply like a cage or something so it doesn't project certain details. I don't have to smooth them out. I don't know. I have to go check out the options. Last one. Let's try to get it as smooth as I can. Doesn't have to be like perfectly smooth. I'm gonna go over this with like a noise brush eventually anyway. Alright. Could be a little bit thicker. Wait. Oh, that's fine. Never mind. I thought something was wrong. This could be like Wait. I guess it doesn't matter too much. I don't need to mess with all the improvements here. No need. At least not yet. Yeah, catfish whiskers. Ah. This area back here seems a bit stretched. I might need to fix that. I think this might need more polys here. Bit sparse. Yeah, okay. What could do is maybe shift the polys over a bit, maybe. See if that helps. Might actually need to adjust. Bust out the Z modeler again. Alright, let's go do this. We need the extra polys here. Okay, this is a little bit too messy here. We gotta sort these polygroups out. Little bit too messy. Let's see if we can like grab some of this without grabbing everything. But grab those hammer. We need to mark off the inside here. Ew. That's why. We should probably fix this area too. This area's a bit funky. Let's go do... Well... We can do it now. I was gonna say we can do it one at a time. One thing at a time, but... It takes so long for me to unfreeze a mesh that I should just do it now. I guess I can probably just like scoot these up a bit without having to cut in new polys. Maybe we can redo some of this here. Oh. Not a huge fan of the inside of the mouth, but we can probably fix that later. It's not a big deal. Okay, that's better. This is a bit weird here. I'll fix that later though. I just don't really want to fix it now. This could be fixed as well. It's a bit weird. I'm debating whether or not I should have just done all of this outside of ZBrush. There's a lot of Z modeler. It's also a bit weird. Man, maybe I should be doing this outside. Right. Delete this actually. Right? No, wait. That's not good. Let's delete this. There we go. Polygroup. Insert polygroup. Polygroup. There we go. Okay, that's better. It's not perfect, but it's better. I might actually add like a loop in here, and I can scoot this down so it's more square. I feel like there might be too many pulleys here now. This area is a bit weird too. I'm just seeing like issues everywhere now. Well, let's just take this out of the freezer and hope it doesn't crash. Or like completely turn into a triangulated mess, in which case we'll have to triangulate before unfreezing. I'll be right back. I'm back. It still needs to cook. I want to listen to something else. That one extra subdivision level, man, really adds like an extra 5-10 minutes to all of this. Mm. Bethesda devs speak about Todd Howard. What is this?
If you're the guy in charge, you're a little bit.
Oh, it's Jonah Loeb.
Alone. You know, like it's you alone. You're the captain. You know, and so everybody can be tight
Oh,
to the captain.
it's done cooking. Okay. Well, listen to this in the background while. Let me go rewind it. Here we go.
If you're the guy in charge, you're a little bit. You're alone. You know, like it's you alone. You're the captain. You know, and so everybody can be tight with the captain. They can be loyal to the captain. It's hard to really be friends with the captain because there's not because of
No, it's not.
anything
You just
other
give
than,
him a
like, he's
wedgie
authority, you know, and
and
his word has to
tell them
go.
they
And I
suck in
think
games
that
and beat them
one
up in
thing that I
PvP.
felt really good about in the years while I was there, you know, and I only agreed with maybe 65% of the decisions he made in general. But I think
Only
that's a very high
65.
batting
Oof.
average for a leader. I mean, think about like presidential approval numbers, right? Like, you know, like when you have to make when there's some guy at the top making all the decisions, like you're not going to agree with a lot of them.
Wait,
And
I need to see comments. I don't have comments out yet. Pop this out. You guys get to go over here.
but I will say that I think at the time of Fallout and Skyrim and all that, I think there was a general feeling whether or not you were angry at Todd or annoyed at Todd or whatever. I don't think there was ever any feeling like anybody else should be in charge, and I think that's a huge deal. That's a huge deal, as I think that if you know, I fundamentally knew that this was going to go well because Todd was in charge, and that's a feeling of profound security, you know. So yeah, so he and I were great. We've always been great.
Yeah, that's how I feel with Maddock in charge.
I
He
lost my
knows how to
balls
do
at
shit.
my producer Angela's wedding, actually. And he got a little toasty. He told me that everybody there misses me, and if I wanted to come back, I can come back. Now listen, this was
Whoa,
years
what
ago.
the
So
heck
you know,
is...
does Yaka
Okay.
still stay in? I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't seen him in like 8 years or something like that. But yeah, no, he was great. And he was always complimentary and supportive of my work. and I only really got my my nose like bopped by him like once in any kind of significant way, and I deserved it. So yeah, he is. So I don't know. Again, I don't know how things have gone now. I know the company's changed and it's gotten bigger, and all these different things have happened. So I don't know. I'm not gonna. I can't speak to him now. But at the time I worked with him, I'll say this: when I got hired there, we had about
When
like
was
50
this
people on
interview?
the team. Small. It was very small. So I
That's
got to know him
tiny.
really, really well. Oh yeah, it was tiny. By the time I left, it was only like 110. So it was still tiny. And
Must have been kind
so
of
I think
recent.
I got to know Todd not at the beginning necessarily by any stretch of
Is
the
it
imagination,
echoing? I think
but it
it's
was
echoing a
still
little
a
bit.
small and intimate team where everyone knew each other. And so
Sorry about that.
as the company's changed, I think as well
Make
the
it
company's
lower it on
changed. I
my
think
end.
there's not probably that same sense of connectivity and
That should be
everything.
better.
And yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if maybe he felt, a little sour about me leaving, because I think when you're the guy in charge and you're trying to run things as well as you can, and then you have someone like me kind of tell him like I'm leaving, like gotta go, especially after a hit like Skyrim. I gotta imagine you feeling like if it was me, I'd be like a little bit bitter. I'd be like, why you leave, man? Like we had a good thing going,
Yeah.
and we did have a good thing going. We really did. We had a beautiful thing going during the time I was there.
He would
it was a good
understand
Work
that
isn't
fully. I mean, you
family.
could've told him the reasons as to why
It's
you're
fine.
Of course.
So there'd probably be a part of him that's
Just
bitter,
go.
and probably another part that would
Absolutely.
understand. Yeah.
Absolutely. No. I mean, when I told him I was leaving and taking a year off and writing a fantasy novel and all that, he was like, "Dude, I want to do that." and I looked at him. I said, "I know, man, but you can't. Like you're actually stuck here. Like you actually cannot leave at all." And so I think that I think he really understood where I was coming from. I think he really did. But it's like again, like he's stuck there. So why wouldn't he feel like well, if I'm stuck here, like you should like we should be here together. I think he works really hard to build a team. I think over the years it's hard to build a team and have people constantly leaking away at the edges, and after a while you start to feel I listen. I'm completely guessing as to his psychology, but again, I think it's
To be
level
honest, I
defined.
can't really hear the video.
Yeah, it is. Did you have like a newfound appreciation for him once you went off and you worked on Fireborn?
Is that better?
Was it Fireborn?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Fireborn, absolutely, yeah. No, his ability to say no was one I wish I had embraced much earlier in the years.
Sorry, they're
afterwards.
speaking
Yeah.
American, so
Yeah.
it's hard to
Yeah,
understand.
I think building games like Skyrim, they seem limitless, and Fallout, they seem limitless. They seem huge. They seem impossibly
Only
huge. But
Matic could get
actually,
that
like
joke.
to do that, to pull that off, the guy at the top really has to say no a lot to a lot of ideas, to the point where it was frustrating and annoying. And there's projects I worked on after hours just to get him in the game, and by and large, they got in the game, which is great. But it was very clear to me that I could not work on whatever I kind of dreamed up at that time at work all the time, because we had a game to get through and we had the fundamentals to hit. And so, yeah, certainly, I think he had a very strong sense of what the games we were working on were, and what they had to be, and what they weren't, and what they didn't have to be. And he would very quickly say no to anything that didn't fit within that paradigm. And
Flip.
and that
Wait, I can't do that.
by definition, that's very limiting. But he had a great quote say that we went over a lot, which is, we can do everything. I'm sorry, we can do anything, but we can't do everything. And so the idea is, it's a game. We can make the game do whatever we want, but it can only do a certain number of things. And so that has stuck with me, I think. Yeah, that focus on the core experience.
I'm still disappointed they didn't make a
has stuck with me.
Serena romance.
I mean, it's some concern, I suppose, that when the day comes when
Laura
he
Bailey
hands
did a
up
really
the
good job.
gloves, so to speak, like who will be able to take the mantle from him?
I agree. I mean, I think at a certain point, I'm a big fan of changing up your career, as is evidenced by my ever-changing career. And so I think when the day comes for him to hang up his gloves, it'll be a good day. Not because he doesn't still have it or whatever, but I think that, like, going from one game to the next is exhausting. And if you have to helm that game and see it through every single step of the way, that's exhausting. So on the one hand, I'm like,
Not
dude,
without mods.
this dude was
You
born
know,
to do this.
Mm.
On the other hand, I'm like, I don't know. He
she'll
might
turn
think
you
he's
into a
something at one point.
vampire, and
I'm
you'll
like,
be like
he's been
good
doing
friends,
this
but it's not like an actual
hardcore now for
romance.
like what 25 years. Like
Trust
being
me,
not
I
just
played
working
through
games,
it.
but being at the helm of them. You know, it's just it's you know, and I think the day he hangs up his gloves, there's going to be a lot of stumbling and
I
staggering
used to be the
by whoever
Dovahkiin, surprisingly
reassumes
enough.
that responsibility for sure.
I mean, we got along. Yeah. So, like, some people would be, I suppose, scared of him because they're like, oh, that's Todd Howard. But, you know, I was there when we were like 60 people or whatever. So I always talked to him fairly regularly. So to me, I was just like, yeah, just go talk to Todd. He's fine.
Yeah, you just talk to game developers like normal people.
Was that still possible by
It's
the
fine.
time you got to Starfield, though? Or had it
I mean, it
ballooned so
definitely
much?
got a lot
Getting
harder
friends
as
anyway.
he went
I
on.
know,
It was
right?
easier,
I
and
couldn't
you
romance.
fly after all these other studios and stuff.
Like it's
but
bugged for me. The
I
Warframe
suppose
thing.
at the local level,
I don't
you
know.
probably talk to him more than, you know, you're some new person who got there after
So
everything
annoying.
got big.
So does Todd get quite passionate about UI?
Yeah, like plenty of people could go their entire career there and maybe not even talk to him, possibly, especially now. But when you're talking about UI, like he literally cares about the kerning of fonts. Like that
Really?
is 100%
The
not an
level of
exaggeration.
detail. Wow.
Yes. So I was like, okay, have at it.
He wants to be able to have his hands in everything, but that's not humanly possible. So you end up with a situation where some things get very lightly touched, and then the things he cares mostly about, you know, he does a deep dive into. You know, as talented as he is, it's a mistake to think that any studio director is personally doing all the work on any project.
Of course.
That's just not realistic. You know, they're fortunate if they can have the time to even look at something a little bit and pass some judgment on it. Instead, the vast majority of them do what Todd did, which is pick and choose the things he cares most about, and then trust the rest of his staff to carry through on other things. And, you know, just deal with a really light touch on those other principles or work efforts, and let his directors and his managers and his talented staff try and create the best product they can. When I first joined the company in 2004, as you pointed out, the only project going on really was Oblivion. I mean, the whole concept of DLC didn't even exist. Bethesda was one of the first to even do it.
Horse armor.
You know, with the infamous Horse Armor DLC.
Ah.
But
He said it.
You know, so that was the only project. You know, there were a few things that I'm sure we had to deal with in terms of reprints of things or foreign language translations of old products, stuff like that. But in terms of development, it was just Oblivion. You know, fast forward to 3 years ago when I left, he probably had 2 dozen projects that were on the table, some small, some large. You know, there's mobile games, there's remote things that he just has to, you know, take a look at, in addition to a variety of larger projects. So, you know, that's a lot.
It is a
And the
lot.
transition that you're talking about from him being extremely accessible to him being very difficult to access personally isn't something that happens overnight. That was years in the making. You know, so it starts with people who are in management positions or leadership positions have easier access. Transitions to access to him has to go through them or is much less frequent. You have to schedule it way in advance, all that kind of stuff. And he tried very, very hard to be accessible for a very long time. You know, this isn't something that any manager wants to do, is to become less accessible. But when you've got 400 people under your belt, you know, what are you going to do? Spend 3/4 of the day talking to each of them that wants to talk to you?
It's not feasible.
Or do you have mid-level and higher-level managers who can take that responsibility and execute that for you so that you can get on with the more important work of directing the overall project? He's struggled throughout his entire career in this letting go process. I mean, if what I said earlier is, yeah, light touch on everything and then deep dives into things he wanted. That's a light touch literally on everything, which means that one of the issues that the studio struggled with occasionally was, well, we can't move forward because Todd hasn't had a chance to look at it. Now, obviously, this wasn't something that was, completely a blocker because the games got produced on time.
Yeah.
Which is not a common thing to happen in the industry to, have it done excellently and have it done on time. But it does mean that when he leaves, they're going to feel it.
Is that it? I guess that's it. Right. Guys, my shoulder kind of hurts. I need to go like stretch and exercise. Also, I'm kind of tired. I'll be back on tomorrow. Hopefully, we can do like a morning stream. I'll see you guys later.